spring afternoon day. Welcome to Alfred University's 2022nd Honors Convocation. For those of you that aren't yet seated, please be seated. Let me introduce our platform party. Please stand, members of the party, when your name is called. Please, audience, hold your applause until the whole platform party is introduced. Dr. John Serio, Dean Graduate and External Programs, AUNY. Dr. Beth Ann Doby, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Gabrielle Gausted, Dean, Kauzo Inamori School of Engineering and Vice President for Statutory Affairs. Dr. Juliana Gray, Professor of English and Director of our University Honors Program. Tammy Jerza Williams, our Registrar. Jonathan Kent, Vice President of Enrollment Management. Lauren Lake, Dean of the School of Art and Design and the Performing Arts Division. Mark Lewis, Dean of our College of Business. Javina Lloyd, Vice President for Business and Finance. Aaron Martinovich, Vice President, University Advancement. Carol Slisky, Secretary of the Student Service Center. Dr. Robert Stein, Dean, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Brian Sullivan, Dean of our Libraries. And Paul Vecchio, Interim Co-Vice President for Student Affairs. And thank you to them and to the AU Concert Band, led by William Arentz. Please join me in applause. And since this is our honors convocation, would like to introduce our MC, the head of our honors program, Juliana Gray.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2020 Alfred University Honors Convocation, which this year is being conducted both in person with our students, faculty, and guests gathered here together, and streamed online for off-campus family members, guests, and alumni. First, I have a bit of housekeeping for those of you who are attending in person. In the event of an emergency, please exit through the doors on the sides or in the back of the auditorium and cross the street. We will resume the event as soon as possible. In addition, we consciously and intentionally recognize, acknowledge, and honor that we are gathering on the traditional and ancestral lands of the Onondaga, or Great Hill people. The Seneca Nation of Indians, keepers of the Western Door, are the largest of the 6 nations that constitute the Haudenosaunee, or Iroquois, Confederacy of Nations. We would also appreciate it if you guests who are sitting in the upper part of the room could close the empty seats in the center of the rows so that some folks who are still entering can find seats on the ends. Thank you. It's my great pleasure to welcome all of you here this afternoon to recognize the achievements of these outstanding students. As I said at an honors program event last week, I think of this as our comeback year. The last 2 years have been challenging, but last fall we were able to return to campus and conduct most classes in person without social distancing and to hold in-person lectures, athletic events, and social gatherings again. And now here we are, gathered together in this room and online to celebrate the amazing accomplishments of our students, some of whom are about to complete their thesis or senior show or capstone project. And some of them are first-year students just beginning their academic careers. What all of these students have in common is that they've challenged themselves, pushed themselves, gone beyond what was merely required of them, and achieved something more, in spite of the unique difficulties of these last 2 years. Today we celebrate their truly impressive accomplishments. And so, on to the awards. Each award will be presented by the relevant dean or program director. So let's begin by welcoming Dean of Graduate and Continuing Studies, Dr. J. Serio.
Good afternoon. Will the students of the School of Graduate and Continuing Studies please stand and move toward the stage? Please refer to the back of the School of Graduate and Continuing Studies section in the program on page 5 for the individual award descriptions. Taylor Ayers, the Ted Bernstein Award. Madison T. Curtis, the James F. Doherty Award for Excellence in Professional Counseling. Garrett Martin, the Jerry Brody Award for Excellence in College Student Development. Carson A. Rickenberg, the Family Foundation Award for Service to Children and Families. Karina Rodriguez, the David M. Kaplan Award for Outstanding Leadership in Professional Counseling. Julia Salinero, the Lee R. Powell Honors Award. I'd like to call your attention to page 4 in the program to highlight the new inductees to our Chi Sigma Iota and Chi Sigma Alpha Honor Societies. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our outstanding students. Now it's my pleasure to call Dean Mark Lewis of the College of Business to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Serio. Would the College of Business students receiving awards please stand and move toward the stage? While they're doing that, the descriptions of their awards are printed on page 7 of your program. Our first award, the Travelers Award for Outstanding Student Performance to Victoria Cramp. And not able to be with us today, Jessica Wilcox, All-American Honors Award for Softball. Not able to be with us today, Garrett Briggs, All-American Honors Award for Lacrosse. And we're on a roll, third person who can't be here today, Robert Clark, the George A. Lawrence Memorial Prize for Excellence. The Travelers Award for Outstanding Student Performance goes to John Costello, and I'm really happy to see him in person because he's a live remote student, so he's usually a name on the screen, but he always answers the questions. And now coming up for 2 awards, the Iota Nu Beta Award and the New York State Society of Certified Public Accountants Award, Jillian Flint. And another one of our live remote students who cannot be here because he's at work right now is Todd Gilio, receiving the Delta Mu Delta Award from the Beta Epsilon chapter. The Finance Leader Award goes to Michael Hamilton. A brand new award, the Outstanding Undergraduate Scholar Award in Analytics, to Heather Hillman. The College of Business Award to the Outstanding Student in the Field of Market Research, Sydney Horner. Also not able to be with us today is Dakota Hunt. She's receiving the Institute of Management Accountants Leadership Award, and the reason she can't be here is because she's in New York City with 2 of our professors and 9 other fellow female accounting students at the IMA Women's Leadership Symposium. So Dakota Hunt in absentia. Receiving the award for the Outstanding Student in Business, Emma Johnson. Also receiving the Outstanding Undergraduate Scholar Award in Analytics, Howard Lang. The All-American Honors Award in Softball to Allison O'Toole. The College of Business Faculty Award to Amber O'Toole. The George A. Lawrence Memorial Prize for Excellence to Jake Phillips. The Howard R. Neville Award for Excellence in Economics to Justin Phillips. The Pacioli Award to Justin Rydell. And now coming up to receive not 1, not 2, but 3 awards, the Robert C. Double Senior 53 Family Memorial Award, the Newmark Senior Award for Entrepreneurial Promise, and the Outstanding Undergraduate Scholar Award in Healthcare Planning and Management, Riley Strayer. Receiving the Howard R. Neville Award for Excellence in Economics, Matthew Wedzik. I call your attention to pages 8 and 9 in your program to highlight our Dean's List students as well as the new inductees to our honor societies. I'd like to have you join me in a round of applause for outstanding students. And students, you may sit. So you can be seated. I'd like to call on Dean Stein from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences to announce his winners.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Dean Lewis. Will the students, award winners for the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, please stand and move toward this stage? While they're doing that, I'll let you know that the descriptions of the awards that we're about to bestow are on pages 12 through 14 in your program. Our first award is the Eastern College Athletic Conference Merit Medal Award to Abigail Austin. Unable to be with us today is Alpha Ba, winner of the David M. Leach Award and the Wit and Wisdom Student Award. The Diversity Leadership Award goes to Naya Brown. The Education Award to Jay Bruckle. The Liberal Arts and Sciences Scholarship goes to Giovanna Busigo Pelati. The H.O. Burdick, Hannah Shaw Burdick, Kenneth H. Burdick, and Carol Burdick Scholarship goes to Jamie Chun. The Excellence in Criminal Justice Studies Award And the Lee Powell Prize in Modern Language goes to Lorraine Cueva Gomez. All-American Honors for Softball and the Muriel Strong Morley and Franklin Morley Award go to Ashley DePato Lugo. Unable to be with us today is Sophie Eckhart, winner of the Brenda Bernstein Butner Award in Botany. The Barnes & Noble College Bookstores Award goes to Rachel Fleischman. The Gifford Hopkins Writing Prize to Evan Fiumara. The Andrew M. Rossington Scholarship goes to Angelina Gonzalez. And I believe the Rossingtons are with us today, so I'd like to thank you for that award and hope we can give them a round of applause too. The Abigail Allen Student Award goes to Ash Gregory. The Excellence in Global Studies Award to Larissa Hageman. The Health Professions Scholarship to Haley Hall. The Diversity Leadership Award to Regina R. Harper. The Gifford Hopkins Writing Prize to Denny Heath. The Marguerite Doyle Excellence in Political Science Award to Jessica M. Henry. The Richard V. Berggren Award to R.J. Hillman. The Hitchcock Award for Geology and Related Sciences to Genevieve Huta. The Reynolds Prize for Achievement in Mathematics and the Betsy Smith Memorial Corning Section American Chemical Society Outstanding Senior Award goes to Alton Kochatulum. The Award for Excellence in Athletic Training to Karina Morling. The Rick McClay Memorial Award in Graphic Design to Dale Mott Slater. The Dieneman Memorial Scholarship in the Performing Arts and the H.O. Burdick, Hannah Shaw Burdick, Kenneth H. Burdick, and Carol Burdick Scholarship goes to Mira Noggle. The Ralph E. Bennett and Judith C. Leander Scholarship to Megan Neto. The Fred H. Gertz Award to Monica Novick. Unable to be with us today is Elias Orphanides, winner of the Diana Mosip Memorial Scholarship. The H.O. Burdick, Hannah Shaw Burdick, Kenneth H. Burdick, and Carol Burdick Scholarship to Ashley Page. The Fred H. Gertz Award to Charisma Patrick. The Layla E. Tupper Literary Award to Sebastian Peterson. The Harris E. Kirshnar Class of 75 Social Justice Award goes to Michael E. Reed. The Robert C. Double Sr. Class of 53 Family Memorial Fund goes to Wendy Rendon. The Alan L. Ponyman Memorial Award to Tyler M. Ryder. The Sharon Hoover Fiat Lux Fund to Sam Sage. The award for excellence in psychology goes to Stephanie Samus. The Excellence in Global Studies Award goes to Elizabeth Schumacher. Unable to be with us today is Margaret J. Schenk, winner of the award for excellence in psychology. The Dorothy M. Toe Class of 64 Scholarship goes to Christopher Simmons. Not able to attend is Cameron Snyder, Award for Outstanding Communication Studies, Senior. The award for Excellence in Psychology goes to Ingrid F. Sullivan. The Communication Studies Leadership Award goes to Tallulah Torte. And the Luke Mader Smith Excellence in Sociology Award to Bridget Walsh. Two of our students who couldn't be here were Shane Weber, the All-American Honors in Lacrosse, and Sadaya E. Young, Diversity Leadership Award. I'd like to call your attention to pages 15 through 17 in the program, where you can see the Dean's List and the Honor Society for the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Please join me in giving one more round of applause to all of these students. I would now like to welcome to the podium Dean Lauren Lake of the School of Art and Design and the Division of Performing Arts.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Would the students from the School of Art and Design and the Performing Arts Division please stand and head towards the stage? And while they do this, I'd like to note that the award descriptions are printed in the back of this section for the School of Art and Design and the Performing Arts Division, beginning on page 20. I'd like to call to the stage Victoria Walton, recipient of the Haystack Mountain School of Crafts Summer Conference Award. Receiving the Junior Functional Design Award is Victoria Ainger. Receiving the Anderson Ranch Art Center Partnership Program Award, Lainey Arnson. The Helene F. Lumina Class of 13 Award to Ariel Atmosfera. The Ed and Carol Cole Scholarship to Ethan Billings. I'd like to invite to the stage Samuel Blank for the Foundations Award. The Penland Higher Educational Partnership Scholarship goes to Kaylee Blessy. A Foundations Award to Amelia Booth. The Kiki Smith Scholarship at the Haystack Mountain School of Crafts to Paige Castleman. The Peters Valley Craft Education Center Summer Workshop Scholarship to Kaylin Cavanaugh. The Anderson Ranch Center Partnership Program Scholarship and the Stephen John Hill Memorial Scholarship in Art and Design to Yitong Chen. The Anderson Ranch Art Center Partnership Program to Benjamin Deutsch. The Stephen John Hill Memorial Scholarship in Art and Design to Nancy Dong. The Pilchuck Glass Summer School Workshop to Patrick Gillen. The Lisa Elwell Ceramic Artist Endowed Encouragement Award to Grace Hanlon. The Excellence in Anthropology Award to Ty Hayden. The Corning Museum of Glass Art Scholarship goes to Ade Jean-Baptiste, who could not be here today. The Stephen John Hill Memorial Scholarship in Art and Design to Tae Zhang. Teo Zhang, pardon me. The Howard John Schnabuck Memorial Award to Shannon Klutz. The Peters Valley Craft Education Center Summer Workshop Scholarship to David Quack. The Artist in Business Award, Paul Vickers Lyon, 2000 Scholarship to Catherine Lafferty. The Art History Award and the Val Cushing Award to Sam Lapel. The Foundations Award and the Stephen John Hill Memorial Scholarship in Art and Design to Haley Lee. The Abigail Allen Student Award to Beth Miller. The Luis Mendez Class of 52 Award to Daniela Murphy. The Alpha Mu Alpha Award for Excellence in Marketing to Natalie Pocklip. The John C. Wood Professor Emeritus Award to Miriam Radwin. Miriam is not with us today. the Stephen John Hill Memorial Scholarship in Art and Design, and the Peters Valley Craft Education Center Summer Workshop Scholarship to Amelia Shen. The Typography Award to Emily Searsant, who is not able to be with us today. And the Urban Glass Partnership Scholarship in Brooklyn, New York to James Smith, who is not able to be with us today. The Stephen John Hill Memorial Scholarship in Art and Design and the Watershed Center for the Ceramic Arts Scholarship to Jong-un Chun. The Foundations Award to Sienna Stewart. The Marcian Maple Miller Scholarship at the Haystack Mountain School of Crafts goes to David Vuong, who is unable to be with us today. The Kiki Smith Scholarship at the Haystack Mountain School of Crafts goes to Gregory Walter. The Foundations Award to Nigel Wimberly. The College of Ceramics Endowed Performance Fund, the Foundation Award, and the Fred H. Gertz Award to Emily Wu. The Anderson Ranch Arts Center Partnership Program to Salin Yancey. The Stephen John Hill Memorial Scholarship in Art and Design to Molin Yang. And the Fred H. Gertz Award to Hannah Yando. The Stephen John Hill Memorial Scholarship in Art and Design to Wonja Zhang. I'd also like to announce the Daniel Joseph Mercy II Memorial Award for Creativity. This award encourages and supports faculty, students, and staff who pursue creativity and innovation enthusiastically, vigorously, and courageously, as Dan Murphy, class of '91, did in his student and professional life. This award this year goes to two excellent staff members, Caitlin Brown, and Ray Zhang. I call your attention to page 23 in the program to highlight our Dean's List, Dean of Performing Arts on cue today. The Smith Crasby Undergraduate Research Award to Milton S. Leaker. The Borelli Memorial Scholarship to Luke Piazza. And the Alfred University Excellence in Theater Award to Zuleika Yusuf. I would now like to call your attention to page 23 in the program to highlight our Dean's List students, as well as the new inductees to the Honor Societies. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our outstanding students. I'd like to now call to the podium Dean Gousted, School of Engineering and Vice President of Statutory Affairs.
Thank you very much, Dean Lake. Will all of our award winners from the School of Engineering please stand up and make their way down to the stage? Please note that the award descriptions for engineering are on pages 26 and 27. We're going to start with the School of Engineering Graduate Student Awards. The first award is the Dr. Richard C. Martin Outstanding Teaching Assistant Award to Madeline Flint, who's unable to be with us this evening. The next is the Dr. Edward Geese Professional Development Award to Sierra Cucco. The next is the Korean Alumni Association of Alfred University Award to Eva Milisajevic. We'll now move to our undergraduate student awards. The award for Outstanding Renewable Energy Engineering Senior, Tessa G. Bulu. The award for Outstanding SEMS Junior, Kenneth Charles Berlin. The Jim R. Tinklepaw Memorial Scholarship to Ryan Brandt. The American Society of Mechanical Engineers Outstanding Student Award to Mackenzie R. Cashmere. The Dr. Richard C. Martin Outstanding Senior Scholarship to Kristen Chapman. For both the Engineers and Business Award and the J. Stephen Mays Scholarship Award, Charles Dugan. The General Electric Excellence in Glass Science Award to Grace M. Dunham. For both the Advancement of Women in Engineering Award and the John F. McMahon Achievement Award, Amelia Enke. The award for Professional Achievement in Mechanical Engineering, Eve T. Geyer. The Brenda Johnson Memorial Award, Anna Kawuzja. For the Award for Professional Achievement in Mechanical Engineering and the Eastern College Athletic Conference Merit Medal Award, Justin M. Jarmer. The Skoll Scholar Award, Jared Kantic. The Curtis E. Scott Scholarship Endowment, Wyatt Kiff. The W. Varick Nevins and Lillian Tixier Nevins Award, Andrea McDonald. The Jim R. Tinklepaw Memorial Scholarship, Vasily Maximov. The Muriel Strong Morley and Franklin Morley Award, Brewster Marshall. Both the Engineers and Business Award and the Milton A. Tuttle Award, Timothy Mayo. The Award for Professional Achievement in Mechanical Engineering, Justice M. McClintock. The Derek A. Jackson Memorial Scholarship, Darren Miller. The award for academic excellence in mechanical engineering, Emily N. Miller. The Melvin W. Lamont Creative Arts Scholarship Award, Glenn Ramsaram. The Macomsey Career Development Center Outstanding Renewable Energy or Mechanical Engineering Co-op Award, Robert Safer. The Harry J. Odink Memorial Award in Ceramic Engineering, Gregory Simonian. The Natasha Goldowski Renner Prize in Physics, Nathaniel Skeel. The Undergraduate Tutor Award, Alexei P. Strekalov, who's unable to be with us tonight. Both the award for Outstanding Ceramics Engineering Senior and the College of Ceramics Endowed Performance Fund, Yushuan Sun. I'd like to call your attention to pages 28 and 29 in the program that highlight both our Dean's List students in engineering as well as our honors societies, Keramos and Tau Beta Pi. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our amazing engineers. In my role as Vice President for Statutory Affairs, I'm also very pleased to introduce the recipient of the State University of New York Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence, Maria Voss. I would now like to call back to the podium our Director of our Honors Society, Dr. Juliana Gray.
Will the students completing a thesis in the Alfred University Honors Program please rise and move to the aisle and see what you can do to alphabetize yourselves. While they do that, I'll explain briefly what these students have accomplished. Their names are listed on page 31 of your program. In order to graduate as AU scholars, students in the honors program must not only take 4 honors seminars on top of their regular course load while maintaining a GPA of at least 3.2, but they must also complete a senior thesis project. The students who are about to cross the stage are either completing their thesis project this semester or did so last fall. And I'm proud to recognize their achievements and present them with a small gift. Not all of the students whose names I'm about to read are in attendance today, though they all deserve recognition, and the list of names has been somewhat updated, so it will differ slightly from the list that appears in your program. Lilith Backer is not here today, but she deserves applause. Grant L. Baldwin. Thomas G. Brewer. Mervel Zuluka Balanza. Mackenzie R. Cashmer. Kristen L. Chapman. Grace M. Dunham. Megan A. Elliott. Rocking those shoes. Grace J. Evans. Daniel A. Farchione. Robert Guy Giancarlo. Jessica M. Henry. Not here today is Noah T. Howard. Genevieve Huta. David M. Jensen. Emma Kathleen Johnson. Sally R. Johnston. Grace E. Joyner. Thanks. Catherine E. Lafferty. Not here today is Julia Lauer. Mackenzie E. McDonald. Congratulations. Karina A. Morling. Not here today is Samantha Parrish. Sebastian M. Peterson. Yep. Natalie R. Poklop. The next two are not here today, Jocelyn Quintus and Christine E. Raposas. Austin R. Shunke. Tallulah Torte. Maria Voss. And the last student on the list is not here with us today, Donald A. Willard. Can we get one more round of applause for our AU scholars? Congratulations to all of these outstanding students. And now please welcome our interim co-vice president for student affairs, Paul Vecchio.
Good afternoon, everyone. Here to give the Marlin Miller Outstanding Senior Award, which was established in honor of Marlin Miller, class of '54, by his friends and business associates. Marlin is a proven leader in business and a member of the Alfred University Board of Trustees since 1972. The Marlin Miller Award recognized the outstanding senior students with the highest all-around achievement in scholarship, extracurricular leadership, and personal character. At this time, I'd ask all of our finalists to stand at this time and be recognized. Natalie Poklop, Dale Mott Slater, Tallulah Torte, please stand and be recognized. The winner of this year's Marlin Miller Outstanding Senior Award are Marvel Balanza and Mackenzie Cashmere. And now I'd like to introduce Provost Beth Ann Doby.
Thank you. Every 2 years, we have the opportunity to name a Crewson Distinguished Professor. It is my great pleasure and honor to ask Dr. Karen Porter to please come to the stage. This award is presented in recognition of long and dedicated service, commitment to academic quality, and the strong sense of humanity shown to students. The recipient has been venerated by Alfred University alumni and professionals beyond the Alfred community. The recipient is widely respected by the campus community as an outstanding teacher, faculty colleague, and community member. And I would like to ask Dean Stein to please come to the podium to say a few words about Dr. Porter, who embodies all of these.
Dr. Karen Porter, professor of sociology, has taught in our social sciences division for 36 years. I am honored to have been her colleague in that division for 17 years and want to tell you a little bit about her. She's earned way too many accolades to recite for you here. Things like multiple Excellence in Teaching Awards, the Faculty Research Mentor Award, and the Abigail Allen Award. She has directed the Women's Studies program and the Criminal Justice Studies program, and she's chaired our division 2 times. She's also been a bridge between Alfred University and the surrounding community, helping out local agencies that were in need of sociological support, and she did this directly and by getting students involved in these agencies too, always the teacher. That kind of work led her to be asked to be director of the one of the directors of the Allegheny County United Way, where she's currently vice president of their board. Her attention to detail is legendary, which leads to her spending huge hours advising, serving on honors committees, and being careful to nominate every student deserving of honor societies. But these lists don't fully convey what Karen means to this community. They reflect her dedication and enthusiasm for AU students and the AU community, but they don't quite capture Karen's soul. So here are 2 quick stories for you. Karen taught in the first year experience for the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences for more years than anyone else. At one point, I became a co-director of the program, and at the end of each semester, we would eventually find ourselves talking about what worked and what didn't. She would tell me how difficult it was to cover all of the content of her intro to sociology class and accomplish all that the directors of the program were asking her to do. Into her careful and correct critique of the program, she would sprinkle in terms like impossible, exhausting, and "Are you kidding me, Bob?" But when we got to the end of our talk and I asked, "Well, would you be willing to teach next year?" she would respond, "Of course." Karen's voice has this way of jumping into a different register when she shifts gears from sociological analysis, at which she is a master, to dedicated teacher ready to do whatever it needs doing in a messy world. That shift in register always infused me with a mixture of hope that we could do better and calm because I knew Karen would be working at it too. The second story took place in that first COVID summer of 2020 when our society once again started grappling with difficult questions of social justice. The fall schedule was already set, so adding a new class would mean someone had to teach extra, and we were already all exhausted. But Karen, as always, prioritized not what she wanted to do, but what she thought the students needed to have. She created, in 1 month, a whole new course and taught an overload that fall semester. It was really a heroic effort. But I still imagine Karen asking herself, "Should I do this?" and answering, "Of course." Karen, congratulations on an award that couldn't be more deserved.
now I'd like to call Dean Gausted back to the podium.
So the first award that I'm giving out is a special one, the John McMahon Ceramic Teaching Excellence Award. This award is very special because the faculty member that receives it is actually chosen by a group of our top students. And none of the faculty or myself get a vote at all. And I can't think of someone more deserving, someone who's earned many teaching awards and has actually won this teaching award once before already, Dr. Alex Clare. The other award that I have to give is the highest award that SUNY has to bestow on faculty. It's the Chancellor's Award for Distinguished Professorship, and I'd like to call Dr. Scott Mischer up to receive this award. Dr. Mischer's had over 25 years of the highest bar of teaching, research, and service. The program mentions his $10 million in sponsored research over that time, but I have to make a correction because in the last 24 hours, Scott has doubled that amount by landing one of the largest research contracts that Alfred University has ever received. Yep.
She helped a lot. She was involved.
Get out of here. Yeah, so anyway, from Army Research Labs, this project is on ultra-high temperature ceramics for hypersonic materials and has the potential to be $13 million over 5 years. So I can't think of someone more deserving of the Distinguished Professorship Award. Oh, you got to put this on. Yeah, sorry. Hold on. You can see how special this is because they have this big honkin' medal for it. Yeah. Congratulations. Here. Here's your box. Thank you. Congratulations. I'd like to now call to the podium Susan Mayberry, the chair of the Faculty Development Committee. And Carson Grover, the president of Student Senate.
Okay, let's do this. During a year of shutdowns, shut-ins, and shut-ups, in an Alfred spring that is often cold and or gray, we are delighted to provide a warm respite of bright community celebration. Both faculty and students hold dear the symbolic value of the Joseph Crewson Excellence in Teaching Awards. I just told Carson that this is probably one of the greatest honors that a faculty member can receive because it comes from students. Carson and I would like to extend our warmest commendations to the faculty members from the various AU colleges who were deemed by their students to be their very best teachers. Please come to the stage to receive our congratulations when we call your name. Andrea Birch.
Professor Amy Button Irvin. It's all right, we can go that way. I'm gonna set my son down there.
Right here. Good Show Amy. Where is she? Alex Clare.
Professor Cheryl Emmons. Who I'm not sure if she's in attendance tonight, but still deserves a round of applause.
Shelley Frame.
Professor Zach Hom. Congratulations. Is he coming up?
I don't know. I'll get it at the end. Whitney Hubbs. Whitney, are you here?
Good for her.
Okay. All right.
Joe Kirtland.
And I believe that I was told that Joe couldn't be here today, so he does deserve the applause. Lynn Petrillo.
Professor Rob Reginio.
Hey.
Thanks, Susan.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
And we have one more who couldn't be here, but Andy Deutsch certainly needs to be congratulated. Please, one more round of applause for a job well done.
We would now like to acknowledge the faculty scholars. If you could move towards the stage, those of you who are honorees. We established the Faculty Scholars Award to acknowledge another important part of faculty's work, which is their scholarship and research. It honors excellence in research and scholarship. A faculty recipient is chosen from each academic unit. In the College of Business, Yves Cacelli. In the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Emrys Westacott. Graduate in Continuing Studies in AUNY, Melissa Dudley. In the Performing Arts Division, Maureen Weiss. School of Art and Design, Eric Souther. The School of Engineering, June Penzan. And in our university libraries, Lori Lounsbury Meehan. We'd also like to recognize the faculty who have taught at Alfred University for 25 years. And if you're being recognized, if you could make your way to the stage, please. We celebrate 25 years of service, 25 years of commitment and dedication to our students, 25 years of teaching excellence, mentorship, and inspiration, 25 years of being generous colleagues. We thank these people very much. Dr. Cecilia Beach. Xiaowen Chen, School of Art and Design. Professor Alan Grove. Dr. Lisa Lance. Professor Walter McConnell. Professor Garrett McGowan. Professor Mary McGinnis. Professor Scott Misjar. Professor Linda Sikora. And Professor Wickstead, Kevin Wickstead. And Professor Emrys Westacott. Almost ran over you, sorry. And now I'd like to call Dr. Cecilia Beach, the Director of Women and Gender Studies, to the podium for the Abigail Allen Award. And I would like to call Dr. Becky Prophet up to the stage. The Abigail Allen Award is given in memory of Abigail Allen, a founding mother of Alfred University, who dedicated her life's work to advancing the cause of coeducation and encouraging women to pursue higher education. In doing so, she contributed immeasurably to improving the quality of women's lives on our campus and in the wider community. This award is presented to a faculty or staff member who has contributed to our campus and community by improving the quality of women's lives and whose exceptional efforts deserve recognition in this vein. Dr. Becky Prophet, Professor of Theater, is so deserving of this award that many of us assumed she had received it years ago. Becky Prophet grew up in Alfred and attended Alfred University as an undergraduate, receiving a BA in English, should I say the date? A while back. Longer ago than the 25-year people. After earning graduate degrees in theater from the University of Michigan, Becky acted, directed, and taught in a variety of places before returning to Alfred in the early 1990s to teach in the Performing Arts Division. Since that time, she has dedicated her life to serving the university, the community, and the students in so many ways, and has unquestionably improved the lives of uncountable women. Dr. Prophet has been an active member of the Women's and Gender Studies, or Women's Studies program at the beginning, from the very start. When directing plays and teaching acting, Dr. Prophet often chooses plays that represents women as strong leaders and creative problem solvers, and offers choices to women so that the scenes they study provide them with strong, positive role models.
In her course on women in theater, she introduces students to brave playwrights, designers, directors, and actors who challenged the male hierarchy and hegemony in the field. Dr. Prophet is a strong role model herself. She was the first woman chair of Performing Arts Division and has supported women students, faculty, and staff in the division in so many ways. Her contributions to Alfred University as a whole are innumerable, serving on many committees, spearheading the Allen Walk in tribute to Abigail and Jonathan Allen, presenting at Bergen Forums and Women's and Gender Studies Roundtables. Recently, Dr. Prophet worked with Lori Lounsbury Meehan to install a plaque in honor of Abigail Allen on the National Women's Historic Trail. Dr. Prophet's contributions to the Alfred community are equally impressive, promoting fairness and justice for nearly 20 years on the village board, providing support for women in public services and/or politics, serving as mayor of the village, and for decades as an EMT for the ambulance company. She has organized many community events, such as the Traffic Light Festival and a celebration of Alfred's bicentennial. There is no doubt that Dr. Becky Prophet embodies the spirit of Abigail Allen. She has continually given back to the community in which she grew up and to the university where she began her intellectual and creative career. She is an exceptional teacher, theater professional, mentor, civic activist, colleague, and friend. Please join me in thanking her for her service and congratulating her on her upcoming retirement.
Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Cecilia. It's been great watching people fan themselves with the programs during the course of this event as opposed to worrying if it's still snowing outside. Roughly 2 summers ago, there was a piece, I think, in the New York Times that said it's this odd conflux of 1918, 1929, and 1968. That all these challenges have come together and that our students have lived through these 2 years, as well as our faculty staff. Since earlier this year, you'd have to add 1939 to the mix. And when you think about why we're here, it's this fundamental belief, like George Eastman, the founder of Kodak, said, that if there's a solution to all the problems that vex humanity, it lies in education. A lot of the honorees, commend them, our students, our faculty, staff. A lot of our student honorees will be receiving their degrees on May 14th. And also want to recognize 3 people who will join you receiving Alfred University degrees on that date. Because our desire to signal the power of education and the role it plays to dealing with the challenges we face as a species. One is a distinguished professor at MIT, who's the most cited engineer of all time, 4th most cited scientist of any field. He started over 40 companies. Dr. Langer, but his biggest claim to fame is, at this point, co-founding Moderna. And he'll talk why he's devoted his life to medical engineering research, health sciences, finding solutions to things that afflict us like COVID. Another honoree will be Charlie Joyce, one of our trustees. And Robert Langer, by happy coincidence, we found out after he accepted our invitation, he has a sister who's a graduate of our university, who I think will be here for the occasion. Charlie Joyce went to another school as an undergrad, but has adopted us. He cares deeply about building community, building vitality, specifically in the Southern Tier. He's been immensely supportive member of our Board of Trustees over the years. And then the third person won't be here in person, but will be here in absentia. We're also going to be recognizing Volodymyr Zelensky because of the importance of the values that are heart of what higher ed institutions promote: a liberal society, freedom, and democracy. So let's remember the importance of and the power of education. That's what brought our students here. That's what will amplify your impact going forward as Alfred University graduates. So I'd like to say in closing, fiat education, fiat honors convocation, fiat hot dog day weekend. Tickets apparently we're selling for the concert tomorrow like there was no tomorrow. And then fiat lux. There's a reception that follows. Please join me in standing so we sing our alma mater in closing. It's going to be led by Sarah Badeau and Emily Sinatra with Linda Steiger on piano. And please remain standing until the recessional ends.
Nestled away 'mid the Empire State Hills, 'neath the watchtower